If My People 2012 would like to introduce Bob Woodson, author, social activist, recipient of the Presidential Citizens Medal, and founder and president of the Center for Neighborhood Enterprise. Today, Bob will be leading us in prayer for fathers and husbands.
Hi, I'm Bob Woodson, president and founder of the Center for Neighborhood Enterprise, a national nonprofit that's been around for 30 years, and we have been serving low-income grassroots leaders who are successfully confronting some of the most difficult problems of drugs and alcohol and violence in our inner cities. These men and women are faith leaders. They are the people who are acting on the best of Judeo-Christian principles, but they face a challenge today as the country is suffering a moral meltdown. In fact, Western culture itself is under attack. In France, recently they passed a law that will eliminate the terms mother and father, instead replace them with the word parent. And so it is most important to listen to the words of the founding father, John Adams, when he said that a general dissolution of principles and manners will more surely overthrow the liberties of America than the whole force of a common enemy. While the people are virtuous, they cannot be subdued, but when they lose their virtue, they will be ready to surrender their liberties to the first internal and external invader. And we know that the most important institutions for the preservation and propagation of these principles is the institution of marriage, families, and the role of fathers are primary. In our inner cities, 70% of children are being raised in households without dads, and as a consequence, they are being socialized by gangs and other criminal elements. And so it is important for us to recruit dads to come in and be surrogate fathers to these young people. One example of a man that I've known for 40 years, Leon Watkins in South Central Los Angeles. Leon was the father of 3 children, and gangs were terrorizing his neighborhood. But Leon reached out in godly love to the leader of this gang, and within 6 months, not only was the gang leader in Bible study, but so were all the members of his gang. The same group that used to terrorize the community now were its saviors. And Leon is really acting on the same principles that Jesus spoke to in Matthew 12:46. When he was meeting with a group of people and someone said, "Master, your mother and your brother and sister are at the door." And he responded, "Who is my mother, my sister, or my brother? But those who do the will of my Father." And he turned to his disciples and said, "Behold, my mother, my sister, and my brother." With these words, let us pray for this country's fathers. Dear Lord, you have sacrificed yourself as our Father. You've given your life for us. Is it too much for you to ask us to give of our time and of our worldly possessions to be a father to those in need? Father, sometimes we are just so involved with ourselves, our ambitions, our careers, our jobs, that we try to give our children all of the things we didn't have. But we do so at the expense of failing to give them the things that we did have. And that is your love and your blessings, that we must be a beacon to them, and we must guide and reassure them of your blessings and your grace. I just want to thank this ministry for giving me an opportunity to share something of the world of my grassroots leaders.
Thank you for praying for our nation. Please continue to pray for today's prayer topic throughout the day. We encourage you to share this video with others who may want to participate in the 40 Days of Prayer for America. If you would like to view previous days' videos, please visit www.ifmypeople2012.org. If My People 2012 would like to thank Bob Woodson for his voluntary participation in praying for America. For more information about Bob or the Center for Neighborhood Enterprise, you may contact www.cneonline.org.